and welcome back to my channel Beauty at 50. So today we're going to talk about nails. I have been in the nail industry for a couple of years and I thought I would go over some tips and tricks that I have learned along the way and also products that I've really liked. At the moment I have a couple of really nice nail strengtheners that I would suggest, how to file nails, how to polish nails, and which products I suggest to use as top coats. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the tutorial, and if you have any questions, let me know below. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I have a couple of files and things that I use and are my favorite that I will only use on natural nails. Of course, these look like they're worn. I've only had this maybe not even 2-3 weeks. But this one, as it says, is disinfectable, so you can wash it with a mild soap under hot water and then clean it, although I do suggest your nails be clean and dry when you are filing. And then this one, I usually start with a medium. I never go higher than a medium, and usually, unless it's my toes, I usually don't use a medium on my natural nail. This one is the fine 115300. That's usually what I use. And like I say, the medium, which is 115210, I don't normally use that unless I have like a thicker nail or I want to get something done really quickly. The other thing that I do, I will file and then I will use my very light buffer block, which is the yellow ones. All of these you can actually get from Sally's, and I want to say the files are maybe under $1, and this is maybe 50 cents, if that. So another thing that a lot of people like to use is the glass files. We were taught that at beauty school, and I do like that for a natural nail. It helps seal the edges. You can see there's a shiny and there's more of a matte side. You obviously will use the matte side, and also of course the glass files are disinfectable, so you can disinfect it each time that you use it. So when you are filing your nail, it is important that you have the right direction and you don't file back and forward like you're sawing wood. So for instance, when you file, you're going to do one strike, one swipe, once, and once. It's going to always be at a 45-degree angle. You never want to file like this or back and forward fast. You just kind of want to do one swipe and then take it this way and go one swipe. Once you finish doing the filing, you are going to take your buffer block and you're going to buff the edge as well as the top of the nail. Those are my favorite tools that I like to use when I am filing nails. I won't use an emery board. I definitely won't use a metal file. I know a lot of people like those, but I really don't suggest those. I just don't think that they do a good job on natural nails, and also of course you can't disinfect them as well. So that's my big thing. So the next thing I'm going to talk about are our quick dry nail polish strengtheners and things that I have got to use that actually have helped my nails tremendously. I was doing acrylic at one stage, even though I knew they weren't good for you. I was doing it, which now, and even gel nails, and then of course I was also on the nail dip. Probably out of all of them, I would say the dipping of the nail is probably least aggressive on your nail. And then I probably would do the acrylic. That really sounds crazy with acrylic, but I don't think that there's enough information out there with regard to gel nails and what the light is actually doing to the hands right now. So that's why I'm not a big fan of the gel. Also, when they're doing gel, they are scraping the nail and the layers that go on the nail. So you're going to take a lot of time before you get that nail thick again. It's going to be paper thin. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is this one. This is actually from Venezuela. It's Química Humana. I actually get it from, I don't actually have the original box, but it says Ismalta. I don't know if I'm even saying that. I'm not very good it's saying these words. But this is actually, you get it on Amazon. I actually Googled it the one day and I decided I was going to try what is the best nail strengthener. This one came up. It had probably over 2,000 reviews online. So I was very impressed with that, and I thought, well, I'm definitely going to try it. Nailteak, this was the formula that I was always using, and decided to go with these two. It just is amazing. So the next thing I want to talk about is our 60 seconds to dry. I get this from Sally's. It's only $6, and literally it is 60 seconds to dry. So what you would do is you would put your base coat, which I always use this as my base, let that dry. I even actually put 2 coats of this and then a coat of this 60 second and let it dry. After I've done that, I do 2 coats of whatever polish I want. This is not a quick process. It is a process of you to do it and take time. I usually do it while I'm watching TV or while I'm just relaxing. But it's going to take you a good 15 minutes with all the drying. If I cannot get this from Sally's, the next one that I like to go is Wow, It's Dry. This is $10. So, like I say, first I try this and then I do this if I can't find that. Now, these do say 60 seconds, but I do give it about 3 minutes because I figured that is probably realistic. Even though you could probably touch it, I would not touch it straight away. The other tip, if you want your nails, after you've done your 60 seconds to dry pretty much instantly after that, I take ice cubes and fill up a cup of water. Make sure the ice cubes are not touching your nail, but you would then dunk your nails in there, and the ice cube will actually, the ice water will actually seal the nail and make it dry quicker. I've got quite a couple of these polishes. These are the new Essie, the Coultier, I don't know how you say it, Coultier polish, and it comes in with a twisted bottle, and it's pretty much a gel polish. So when people say, what is a gel polish? A gel polish, there's 2 types of gel polish. Gel polish would be something that you put on your nail and not seal with a light, or you just pretty much polish as a regular polish. Usually gel polish is thicker than what you would have a regular polish to be. These actually come in different colors. You usually get those 2 usually for $20. But this top coat is also, you could use it on any other top coat, any other polish that you're wanting, but it is a really, really good polish. I like that one too. It does protect the nail and make it pretty strong and resistant to other polishes. The other brand that I've tried that I of course like is the Deborah Lippmann. Deborah Lippmann, her polishes are not cheap, I will say that, but they are worthwhile to try. I got those actually on special, so I made sure that I got them on special when I did, because I think they're like $22, if not more. She has some amazing colors. They don't chip easily and they dry very, very quickly, which I like. But Deborah Lippmann is probably also one of my favorite polishes. When I see them on sale or I see them being marked down, I usually go ahead and pick them up. So another one that I did pick up was the dollar store Kiss gel. I was pretty impressed with that, considering the price of it. Very cheap and worthwhile to pick up for just $1. They have a lot of pretty colors, and I was pretty impressed with it for how cheap it was. Of course, I have got a lot of these too. This one's really good for when you're doing French, because it's a very, very thin brush that you can actually put down your polish and make a very thin French if you want. And then of course with this one I picked up at Sally's for doing just maybe polishing, say, your 3 of your nails with one, or 4 of your nails with one color, and then just doing an accent nail with the gel. I wanted to see if that was worth the money. Honestly, I don't think it's any different to your OPIs or your Essies. They've got some really pretty colors, but I don't know if I would go ahead and spend that kind of money on a polish when it's pretty much the same as any other polish. The colours that I like to use come summertime, even though I have a dark shade on right now, but I preferred, I've had so many light shades on that I thought, you know, it's time for me to do a darker shade. Some of these pinks are my favorites, and then of course this green. I love this green and the turquoise for toes for summer. That's probably my new favorite. So there we have all the colors and the things and the information that I wanted to give you. I hope you liked all the information that I gave you, and I hope you learned something new. And as always, I thank you for watching, and please subscribe below. Have a good day.